Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me. I want to make sure that you can. So please, if you're joining me, do give me some likes or thumbs up. Let me know that you hear me just because I've had some technical issues. And if you're watching the replay, just bear with me. Before I start this session about how to make social media our friend and not our enemy when it comes to creating content for our business. Now, I do want to invite my girls from my Facebook group. And okay, so I don't want to keep you too long. I can't figure out how to do that. But basically, the reason why I am here is because I want to make sure that you understand that social media needs to be your friend. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I've been feeling stressed out creating content for myself and for my own clients. And that's crazy because I am a content strategist. And you would think that as a content strategist coach, I should not be feeling the stress of creating content for my own business or for my own client. But honestly, yeah, I do get the stress and I do have the systems. I do have the intention. I understand the strategy behind it, yet I still feel the stress. So if you are feeling that way, give me some thumbs up. Even if you're watching the replay, give me some likes because I know that you can get overwhelmed when it comes to social media marketing. Now, you don't have to use social media for your business if you don't want to, but it is definitely something that you want to consider using because it can absolutely help your business. So the reason why I'm showing up is because I want to invite you to my own challenge that I'm challenging my own self to do for the next 30 days starting tomorrow when it comes to my Instagram and my Facebook. So before I start up and rambling about the 3 things that I'm going to do for my accounts, and I want you to follow through with me because you are keeping me accountable for this, I want to tell you a little bit about me. If this is your first time meeting me, my name is Martine Cadet. I am a content strategist coach. I focus on helping female entrepreneurs create content on Instagram and Facebook, particularly making sure that they are able to present their brands in a way where they showcase their expertise, they are brand aligned, and they are reaching their target audience. Because at the end of the day, we're showing up on social media so that we can build that lead generation and potentially create our own community and for sure convert them to paying clients. So that's why we're on social media. But it could be such a pain in the ass sometimes to come up with the content, even though you can have the strategy and you can have the tools and everything. So if you are joining me right now, do let me know that you can hear me. Give me thumbs up, give me heart, say, yes, Martine, I can hear you. I am ready to hear about what you're about to do with your Instagram and Facebook because I want to try something new to myself. So I'm inviting you to come into my challenge that I'm challenging myself with for the next 30 days. So if you can hear me, do give me a thumbs up. I'm going to walk you through 3 things that I'm about to do for my Instagram and Facebook business with the intention of 1, enjoying showing up on social media because sometimes I don't freaking feel like showing up on social media, and 2, making sure that I create my community without being a pain in the ass. So you are okay. Well, I love this, Jeff. Hello, keep going. Thank you, Saudi, for showing up. I'm glad you can hear me. My mic was having issues earlier. So for anyone that is watching the replay, do bear with me. I just want to make sure that the technical things are working. So what are the 3 things? But before I tell you the 3 things that I'm going to do on my Facebook and Instagram that you are going to try to do if you want to join me in this, I want to really hone in the fact that you hate social media. I know you do. I know you do because the majority of the clients that come to me, they come to me because 1, they complain that they have no time to do social media. They think it's a luxury. They think it's a pain in the ass to show up on social media. What's the point when you get 2 likes, 3 likes, nothing happens? I'm not converting clients from social media. What's the point? What's the point? If anything, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to have anything to do. They just hate it. And I understand where you're coming from. Now, my story is that when I first started my business, I freaking fell in love with social media, and hence the reason why I ended up developing myself into the skills of creating content and making it my business. But along the way, I kind of got frustrated with it because things were changing all the time. And I was sucked into watching the next free webinar, downloading the next free checklist to figure out how to build my engagement. I even got into what's it called, Telegram bots, when you are part of DM groups and liking and unliking and follow for follow and all this jazz of crap. I got into that, and that's when I realized that, oh my God, social media is a pain in the ass. This is not good. And I started hating it. And I totally hear you out when you say you don't like it. And I'm here today to let you know that we are on a mission for the next 30 days. I'm committed for the next 30 days to be showing up on my social media, Instagram and Facebook, that is with joy, with love. Because there's one thing that we need to understand as entrepreneurs, whether you're thinking of going into business or if you are in business right now online, whatever you do with your business, if you don't have the joy, if you don't have the love, if you don't have that excitement, if you don't have that passion, your business is not going to flourish. Your business is not going to grow. I am sorry to break it to you, but if you're just doing things just to get money for your business and just to look good on Instagram, honey, this is not the way to go. You are investing that energy for a long-term investment, right? That's what you're doing. And if you think that you could just show up and start doing Facebook ads and you're going to have all the clients in the world, that's not how it happens. There's a lot of work that goes into entrepreneurship. There's a lot of time that you need to give it, and that we're going to go into it later on. But for the purpose of this video, I just want us to focus on social media and how to make it more of a friend. It is not here to break you. Now, you don't have to be on social media if you don't want to. Again, it's there, it's free, it's available for you to use, and you can have a little bit more visibility or chances to have more visibility if you use it. So if I were you, I would consider it. And if I were you, I would consider to liking it, because if you don't like it, again, nothing's going to happen. I started my business with social media. If it wasn't for Facebook and Instagram with me showing up, I would not be here talking to you, telling you that I've been building a business while working my 9-to-5 that honestly is paying me a very, very well salary and a secure medical benefit, where you would think I would be comfortable to just hang there. But no, I decided to jump into entrepreneurship because I know that I have more to give. And if that's you, I want you to keep watching. I want you to listen up, because I have 3 things that I'm going to do for the next 30 days that I would love to invite you to join me to doing it with me as I dive in and dissect this whole Instagram and Facebook thing and posting on social media with joy, because I'm getting frustrated with it, and I decided to flip the switch and go back to the beginning stages of my business when I enjoyed posting on social media. So again, if this is your first time meeting me, I do want to introduce myself to you again. My name is Martine Cadet. I'm a mother of 2. My birthday is this week, by the way. I'm not going to tell you how old I'm going to be, because you're going to be like, what? No, I'm not turning 20. I am way over that. So you'll get to see, so keep watching. But I am a content strategist coach. I did not start doing that. I started by selling my handmade jewelry online, fell in love with digital marketing. And again, with my background in product development in corporate America, working with designers, traveling the world from Asia to Europe to whatever, I'm just fascinating by visualization, design, colors, Pantone chips, and you name it, that's my jam. So when I took my corporate skills and my passion and the fact that I felt like I hit the ceiling in my corporate job, and I'm like, okay, there's no other place for me to go. I need to figure out something for myself. I'm not fulfilled. I want to start my own business. How the hell am I going to do that? I have a day job. I have 2 kids. I have a house. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm going online. So I went online, and I use social media to market my jewelry line. And from there, the story started. I became a blogger. I was modeling for people. I was doing crazy stuff. And it's not until recently that I decided to really hone in into the content strategy part and teaching other female entrepreneurs on how to show up live like this on videos, what to say in a video, what to post on Instagram, how to do their Instagram stories, which, by the way, I have a free course about that if you want to dive into the basics of Instagram stories and you don't want to be looking on YouTube for different videos and you want moi to teach you. I have a link for that for you to watch. But essentially, I teach you how to look at Instagram stories, which is really my structure, is thinking about it as a story. Go back to grammar school. When you write a story, you have a beginning, you have a middle, and you have an end. That's a story. So that's how I structure my Instagram stories. So anyway, so I started my business like that and loving digital marketing, and ended up being invited by Facebook to speak at their Facebook Boost Your event thing in Newark. Not thing, it was great, on stage, and talk about the platform. And I had speaking engagement and started having clients, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. I love it. Heard what I say? I love it, right? So the point of me showing up is because I'm going to share with you the challenge that I've given myself starting tomorrow. So here's the challenge. I don't know if you're going to come with me or not, but if you are, let me know. Send me a DM, send me a PM, comment below, give me a like, give me a heart, whatever. But for the next 30 days, I have decided to switch up my strategy. I can't talk. My strategy when it comes to posting on Instagram and on Facebook. Those are the social platforms that I love. I am on LinkedIn. I tried out the Periscope thing. I am on Pinterest, but I find more joy when I post on Instagram and Facebook. And because my mission is to love what I do, I decided to pick those platforms. So stay with me here, because I'm going to share with you the 3 things that I'm going to do for the next 30 days that I would love to invite you to try to do with me if you're all about trying to make this social media thing something that you love, and trying to make sure that you create this community and engage with your community that you're building, that are potentially going to become your fans and potentially convert to clients, right? So starting off with number one, what am I going to do? I am going to be posting every single day in my Instagram stories and in my Facebook stories every single day for the next 30 days. Yes, you heard me. For the next 30 days, that's what I'm going to do. Now, if you're curious to find out what am I going to share, then follow along. Come, like the page, like my Instagram, make sure you check out my stories so you can see how I'm structuring it. If you're not joining this challenge, use it as a training, okay? That's another invitation to you. So I'm going to show up on Instagram stories. Why did I choose Instagram stories? Number one is because I enjoy them. And if I don't like something, I'm not doing it. That's like the new thing for me. If I don't like it, I don't do it. And that's in everything in my business. So I enjoy showing up on Instagram stories, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show up on Instagram stories. What's going to happen to my feed? Not much. Hardly posting once a week, or maybe once every 2 weeks. I'm testing this out. Why did I choose Instagram stories outside of the fact that I love them? Is because statistically out there, and it shows, and I did notice that Instagram is really pushing out stories. I've been getting views from accounts that I never thought I would see. And they are related to my niche, which is even better. So Instagram is really pushing stories, and I'm like, okay, this is where they're spending more time with their algorithm robot. So I'm going to spend my energy there, and I like it. So win-win, right? So I'm going to be on Instagram stories daily. Like, if you want to join me in that challenge, my goal, just so you know, is to post 4 to 5 stories every single day in my Instagram stories for 30 days. Okay. So that's number one. Number two, what I'm going to be doing is showing up live like this on video to talk to you every single day. You heard me, every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, every single day for 30 days. I'm going to be showing up live to talk to you about entrepreneurial journey, mindset, social media, everything and anything. And by the way, if you have any questions, specific questions, as you are thinking of going online with your business, or if you are already online with your business, you have specific questions, do comment them. And if you are watching this replay, do put in the comment your questions. I'll be addressing them every single day. I'll be having a topic to talk to you. Why am I doing this? Because I love freaking videos. I love talking to you. I love interacting with you. And when you engage even more, that brings me more joy, okay? I am not doing this because I have to or somebody told me to. I decided to fall in love with social media the same way I am in love with my own business, because if you're not in love, there is no point of doing that. I refuse to be a prisoner of my business, and you should feel the same way too. You should not be a prisoner of your business. You should enjoy every step of the way with your freaking business. You hear me? Okay, number 3, what am I going to do? Well, what I'm going to continue to do, but I'm going to do it more religiously, is the engagement part of it, specifically on Instagram. So one thing you got to understand with social media, we cannot forget the word social in social media. The whole purpose of you showing up is not about you. It's not about me. Yes, you are beautiful, honey. I know you are. Look how gorgeous you are tonight. I think, or this morning, wherever you're watching this. You're amazing. I get it. But, you know, you got to find a way to connect with your target client. And, you know, engaging is key. And the thing is, you cannot think that social media has been created just for you. It's a lot of people are on there, newsflash, and a lot of noise is happening. Newsflash. So you need to show up as you. You need to show up for your client. You need to help them out. So my goal in this challenge for the next 30 days, and I want you to watch me or do it with me, is to engage with your target audience. How am I going to do this? Guess what? I'm about to give you a pro tip on something specific that I do, that I love doing, that actually has been great for me for the past 3 weeks, almost a month now, which is why I'm keeping it top of mind in this 30-day challenge of mine, is going into the hashtag in my industry. I'm not talking big hashtag. I'm talking really niche down hashtag. But there's 3 steps into that, okay? You look up your hashtag. That's what I'm going to do in your niche, not a big one, a specific one. When you click on it, you're going to get 2 tabs in the Explorer. You're going to get a top and you're going to get a recent. Don't worry about the top. The top means that those are people that Instagram decided that their profile needs to be reached by more people. And more often than not, when you go on these accounts, they have 8,000 plus likes. Those are not the people we want, right? We want to go on the recent tab. When we go on the recent tab, what does that mean? Those are posts that were recently posted in your niche. So which means that whoever the profile owner of that account is on just posted. So who's going to like it first? You and I. And then what's going to happen? They're still on their phone. They're on the other. Oh, somebody just liked my post. Oh my God, they're going to get all excited. And then they're going to come in your profile. And more often than not, they're either going to follow you or start liking a bunch of posts on your profile. That's happened to me like crazy for the last month, and I can't even tell you how many people I've started engaging with just by that, and following and connecting on DM and whatnot. But you have to be careful with that, because you don't want to look like a robot. You don't want to look like you know, are just spammy, because again, let's not forget the word social out of social media, okay? Core of it all. Now you have my 3 things that I'm about to do for the next 30 days. Wish me luck. Hopefully you'll watch me and you'll be with me and rooting for me and asking me questions so that I keep going, right? So what's going to happen here? We're going to fall in love with it. We're going to do it because we want to show up for our audience. We're going to do it because we want to show up for them and help them out with what we have. We're going to show up on social media because we freaking love connecting with people. If that's not your core reason why you're doing it, this is not for you, okay? This is not for you. If you're not about connecting with your audience and creating your own community and really building your brand, this 30-day challenge is not going to work for you. However, if you are all about empowering, inspiring, teaching, educating, entertaining, really building that personal relationship with your audience and let them know that you exist and you're in business and you have things going on and you know a lot, this is something that I want to challenge you with. And if you want to grow your lead generation, I promise you that after this 30 days, I bet you and I are going to check back in 30 days and make sure you write down before you start tomorrow, just like I am going to do, write down how many followers you had on Instagram, how many likes you had and engagement you had on your Facebook page, and we're going to keep track. And I don't know if I told you if I'm going live. I did. Yes, I'm going to be going live every day. I did say that, right? I don't know. If I didn't, then yes, I'm going live every single day to talk to you for the next 30 days. So it's going to be fun, I think. I want it to be fun. Hopefully you enjoy seeing my face and talking to me, and you have questions to pick my brain. And, please do ask me any questions. Again, if this is your first time meeting me, here's my story. That way you know what type of questions you want to ask me. And if you're watching this replay, you can still comment. You could still like, you could still put a heart. You could still invite somebody else. You could still share this video. You could still interact, okay? So my story is this. I'm a mom, all right? I got 2 kids. My daughter's in high school. My son is 8 years old. I work a day job, a very, very comfortable day job, 9 to 5, where I do not need to get another hustle on the side, but decided to break my back and create something that I want to do for myself because I believe that I have more to give. That's my story. How am I doing it? Those are all the things I want to talk about. Productivity, social media, building a business, starting, invoicing. How do I create my content? How do I reach out to people? How do I network? Like all these things we're going to dive into over the next 30 days because I want you to know that you can do it too. And you could build a business even if you're at your day job just like me and have something impactful and still be able to be you and still love what you do, all by using social media organically. And then you can think about a budget to invest in ads and doing all that stuff and really get all serious. But this is perfect if you're just starting out. This is perfect if you're thinking of starting out. This is even better if you are a female coach just like me because you are my type of client. So watch me, watch and learn, or come on in and do it with me. And if you are going to take that challenge with me, do send me a message. I want to support you. I want to see your stories. So tag me, message me, let me know that you have taken the accountability, challenge from me, that you're going to be showing up for 30 days, every single day in your stories and live. Let's do it. So I was just live on Instagram, and the plan is for me to go live on Instagram and Facebook at the same time. So tomorrow will be a little bit better. My mic wasn't working, so apparently nobody could hear me. So I'm kind of like repeating myself, but that's okay because I really want to show up for you guys. So thanks so much for watching. Thank you for watching all the way through, and feel free to comment, feel free to like, feel free to share, feel free to tag somebody, feel free to like the page if you're not somebody that's liking my page. And by the way, Catarique is the name of my brand. If you're like, what's Catarique? I thought she said her name was Martine Cadet. What the hell? She's a spammer. She's not real. That's what it is. And between you and I, Facebook, hello, I've been trying to change this Facebook fan page to my name, and it ain't happening. I got a lot more work to do to get this happen because Facebook keeps declining my requests, and I know why. So I got to fix it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this. And by the way, if you need help understanding how to create content to begin with, either go on my self-study website where I have some courses on how to build your Instagram, Instagram feed and all of that, and how to build your Instagram stories. So I'm gonna leave a link to that in the comment of this post if you want that. Or if you want to talk to me for free for 30 minutes, I will talk to you about one of your platforms, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, and let you know what's up. I'm going to do a quick audit and give you some pointers on what to do and what not to do so that you can enjoy this challenge with me, okay? I need some friends. Hopefully you'll join me. Hopefully I'm not doing this by myself. Please do join me, okay? Wish me luck. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks so much for watching.